special in a way that I see a lot of confusion in terms of how people answer this question. Africa has got 54 different countries. And sadly, because of lack of knowledge, or even there is knowledge, but Africa is a continent that has 54 countries. So when people are asked, where are you from? And they say Africa, that is good, but what country? Are we together? So for me, when I answer this answer to Lady S, I always want us to refer to, and it's interesting for me, I explore these things deeply because I'm the founder of UK Africa Diaspora Forum, and I love the reality check of perspective of where we are today, which is why I was invited to help explore this. So for me, this is important. The Caribbean people seem to be seeking answers. The African people are ready to welcome their brothers and sisters. Now, the good news is, may I say, is Ghana, I think last year or recently, welcomed back our Caribbean, because there was this kind of thinking or thing that was in the air that they were sold as slavery. So there was this unforgiveness from the youngsters. So I'll explore that later. But I think for my answer is the identity belongs wherever you were born, and it doesn't matter. You know, there is lots of African people, you'll be surprised, that are actually from Tunisia. There is also a lot of African people that are actually from Botswana. There is lots of African people that are actually from South Africa, and they're all white. Zimbabwe, they're white-skinned. Let's be able to talk about these issues openly. And sadly, because people don't know, you're thinking, how come it's Caucasian? Color does not define where you come from. And so, color, just because your complexion looks the way you look like, does not mean that you don't come from that country. So I would love to encourage this kind of conversation for the fact that Africa has got all colors, and regardless of how you look like, you would be very surprised if you went to South Africa today and you found all the people in South Africa who are Caucasian, and indeed, they are also Africans. We thank God for that.